Greetings and welcome to today's performance. To ensure an optimal experience for all patrons and performers, we kindly request your attention to the following. Please take a moment to silence all mobile devices, smartwatches, and other electronic devices. Any photography, video recording, or audio recording of tonight's performance is strictly prohibited unless previously approved by EasyPop. We ask that you remain seated throughout the performance unless absolutely necessary. If you must exit, please wait for an appropriate break in the show. The constant opening and closing of doors can be a distraction for our performers and the audience. The performance will include a 10-minute intermission. During this time, please feel free to stand up and stretch your legs or use the restroom facilities nearby. Exits are marked with illuminated signs and are located in the rear of the room. In the event of emergency, please follow the instructions of our staff or Anime Milwaukee staff. The performance will begin momentarily. We thank you for your cooperation and hope you enjoy the show. Oh my gosh, it's me, Jennifer Coolidge. Greetings, digital dreamers. Welcome to a night where the world is ours to explore. Prepare to have your senses captivated by Hatsune Miku and her extraordinary ensemble. For right now, we want to focus on Meanwhile, Backstage.
Gakupo, are you practicing your sword choreography again? Indeed. Like a well-formed blade, everyone can do something. Nervous? Indeed. Crowd's pretty big tonight. Nonsense. A samurai shows no fear. Except I am kind of nervous. The butterflies in my stomach seem to be wielding katanas of their own.
Hey, you guys! Why did the samurai bring a ladder to karaoke?
I fear to ask, but why?
To reach the high notes, but
Truly, your jokes cut deeper than any blade.
I live to serve. But seriously, you got this Gakupo. Besides, all else fails, you can always challenge the audience to a duel.
Thank you, both of you. Your support means... Is one of my ribbons caught on somewhere?
Now that's the spirit. Now, let's go over the opening number one more time.
Guys, we have a huge problem! Miku's disappeared. What?
Wait, what? How?
Now, let's not jump to conclusions. Like I just jumped for that random ribbon that actually didn't exist. Maybe she's just meditating backstage before the big performance.
But Miku wouldn't just disappear out of nowhere. She would give us a notice. What exactly happened, Kumi?
Well, I went to check on her in her dressing room, but her clothes and her mic are there, but she's missing. This is huge. We're supposed to go on in missing. In minutes and our lead is missing.
It's okay, relax, calm down. We got this. We'll figure something out.
Couldn't help it over here. This is quite the predicament. That's putting it lightly. We're supposed to go on in minutes and our lead has disappeared.
You guys can continue the show. We'll search for Miku. Yeah, we'll scour every corner of this place if we have to.
You're all incredibly talented. I'm sure you can adapt. The audience came to see all of you, not just Miku.
Right. Like, well, you have such great stage presence. You should open.
You're right. I'll open in Miku's place. Okay. Well, we can do this. Let me just look over. Okay. We'll need to rework the lineup a little bit. Okay. Gumi and Miku, or Gumi and Miku. You'll have to rework the harmony in the second half. You take Miku solo. And detective trio, please find her.
Don't fret, Luo. We're on the case.
Go out there and do your best. Like, you'll do fantastic.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Please welcome to the stage, Hatsune Miku. Luo Tianyi, the enchanting voice of virtual reality, here to mesmerize us all with her celestial melodies. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. As Luo Tianyi's final notes fade, she gracefully exits the stage, her smile fading as she rushes back to her fellow performers.
That was amazing, Lo. You really amped up the crowd up there. Too bad that energy hasn't made its way backstage yet.
Guys, what are we gonna do? Miku's still missing.
Any word from the detective trio? Actually, this reminds me of something, like a well-honed blade.
Perhaps now is not the time for historical analogies.
Nonsense. The point is, we've all done really hard, and maybe, I don't know, there's so many other things that she could be doing right now.
Have you heard from them at all?
KAITO's missing too now. It's gotten worse.
Awful.
What are we gonna do?
Two missing performers. This plot thickens like miso soup.
Did you really just compare a crisis to soup?
Nonsense. Have you ever tried performing on an empty stomach? Exactly.
All right, this is challenging, but it's not impossible. We've all prepared for solo performances. We can do this.
All right, everybody. Let's calm down. We need to start thinking clearly.
How can we calm down? We are missing half our main performers.
Gumi. Let's take a deep breath.
Okay, I'm sorry for freaking out.
Thank you. Let me look. Who do we have that can go on? I know it's scary, but we are professionals.
We are?
Yes, we are.
Some of us cost a lot of money. We're all stressed, but we do have a lot of gaps here. I don't know if you can see this, but because Miko and KAITO are not here, there are a lot of gaps. Who can go on next?
I got an idea. Gakupo will go on next. We can take the same movie for news about Miko and KAITO.
Me at this moment in crisis? I mean, normally I welcome any opportunity to show my prowess, but my nerves are really, really bad tonight. I'm afraid that like my choreography and everything is gonna look more like a butter knife stumble.
Go. Look at me. What's the first rule of the stage you always tell us?
Go out there and seize it, like a, I forgot.
Clearly. Clearly. But you always have some sort of analogy for this kind of situation.
My analogies are empty. Bone dry. Nothing. Nada.
Clearly.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have one for this time.
What she needs to say is, you have a lot of potential.
You do have a lot of potential, and you do got this.
Your theatrical flair is what we need right now.
Actually, you know what? You're kind of right. Maybe I could, lead the charge. Take it by its neck.
And you know what? You did teach us that the most powerful performances come from having both strength and vulnerability. You are acting kind of vulnerable right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you guys say? Should we let this
I think we
samurai?
should.
Yeah, I'm a samurai.
I wasn't gonna say that. But you know what? We do have a lot of gaps. We have a lot of gaps, guys. So what do you say? Are you ready to lead this charge, even though I don't want you to? I don't want it.
I guess. Maybe just for honor, for our fans, and for the sake of making Miku and KAITO regret missing my magnificent performance.
That's the spirit.
Let's just let him do it.
時も音楽があんなら幸せだな。 finishes his performance for his unexpected solo, we turn our attention to Koharu Rikka, Hanakuma Chifuyu, and Natsuki Karin as they embark on their search for Miku.
All right, gang. We've got two missing vocalists and a distraught Mako. Let's split up and search for clues.
I'll check the dressing room. I'll search for footprints or DNA.
And I'll catch any suspicious butterflies.
Maybe just stick to searching storage closets right now, Rika. All right, gang, let's roll out.
As our intrepid detectives search, let's focus on Hanakuma Chifuyu as she searches for clues in Miku's dressing room.
Makeup, untouched. Costume, still here. It's almost as if she's vanished into thin air.
Hanakuma! I found something in KAITO's room!
What did you find?
Evidence!
That's just KAITO's snack.
Oh.
Guys! I passed by Miko's dressing room. She's still crying in there.
Poor Mako. But we can't focus on that now. We have to find Miku and KAITO.
Oh, that reminds me, I found something strange in one of the storage closets.
What did you find?
It's KAITO's scarf. Why would it be stuffed in the storage closet?
KAITO's scarf? But he never performs without it. Guys, I think this is the evidence we've been looking for all along.
How so?
Guys, I think I know what's going on. Come on, we need to go find the others. Guys, if you
As Gakupo exits the stage, we shift our focus to the other performers who are waiting anxiously in the wing for his return.
I guess you did it.
A samurai must always rise to the occasion.
Oh, you really showed out there. Nice going,
Don't
bud.
encourage him. Don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Okay, but what are we gonna do now? What if Miku and KAITO don't come back?
Calm down. It's gonna be okay, I promise. We're gonna figure it out, right? Right? We've got this.
Everyone, we need a breakthrough! Way to make an entrance, Hanakuma.
You found Miku and KAITO?
Even better, we found evidence that Miku and KAITO have been turned and stolen by food by an evil sorcerer.
What? That's not how any of this works.
Oh, but we did find something else.
What did you find?
The scarf.
We might have left it behind on accident.
I got overzealous.
We got a little excited.
That doesn't surprise us.
KAITO's scarf, but what does it mean?
It's very clear that KAITO left it as a clue to show that he and Miku have been kidnapped and are now on a different planet.
What?
Creative, but let's think more terrestrial.
Okay, back to square one. We have a show to put on, guys. I have a lot of
They're trying their best. Don't lose hope.
That's really hard.
The show must go on, right? Who's gonna perform?
I can do it. I have a song prepared that I think will keep the audience engaged.
What did you have in mind?
It's a new arrangement of flyer. I think it's a message of hope and perseverance fits our situation perfectly.
Well, I have some gaps here. You weren't originally scheduled to perform tonight, but I think we can do that. I think we can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
I'm happy to help.
All right. Now,
Perfect. It'll give me and Hanakuma more time to search for Miku and KAITO.
Why don't you go out there and shine?
you're gonna be great out there.
Thank you. And I've got you back.
Amazing.
Ah,
rushes backstage, flushed with excitement and slightly out of breath as she rejoins her fellow performers.
You guys hear that crowd? They were amazing. You absolutely killed it out there. What an amazing show.
You had the audience mesmerized.
Okay, well, what are we gonna do now?
Oh, Karin, I think you should go next. Your voice would be perfect for keeping this energy going.
But I've never performed solo before. What if I mess up?
You'll do amazing. Your voice is fantastic. What about that song you've been working on?
It's called Karamawari Library, but I don't think it's ready to be performed yet. Plus, what if I forget the lyrics? What if I
I think
misstep?
you're capable of performing. Karin, look at what we've all accomplished tonight. We've all been stepping out of our comfort zones.
You really think I can do it?
You got this, Matt. We don't think. We know. You're gonna be fantastic out there.
Plus, if you get nervous, just imagine the audience in their underwear.
You got this, Matt. We believe in you.
A lot of talent.
Okay.
You're gonna be great out there.
I'll do it.
Positive?
Yes.
All right. You got this.
Thank you.
And I've got your back too.
Natsuki Karin's final notes fade away, an unexpected figure dashes onto the stage. What's this?
How about you give them a little something extra?
Yeah, let's do it.
stage breathless but exhilarated from their performance.
Wow! Did you see the crowd? They ate that up!
You did so good! I'm so proud of you both! That was amazing! Okay, maybe a little too much. Tone it down a little bit. Oh, we're not. Okay. I mean, we might have to talk to that one a little bit later.
Did she get written up?
No. We don't have an HR yet.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to keep this momentum going. Still have who should go on next?
Oh, I have an idea. Maybe we like strike something up. Maybe another duo. That sounds like a good idea.
We haven't rehearsed any duels without Miku or KAITO. Too risky.
I guess that's a good point. Hey, I think Gumi should go. The high energy will definitely mesmerize the crowd.
What? Me? What, me? I couldn't.
You should go on next.
Okay, but what if I don't live up to Miku's standard? I mean, that would be bad.
You're not Miku, Gumi. You're you. And that's exactly who the audience wants to see.
You're not. You're you. And you're amazing. And we love you. And you do a great job.
Okay, I can do it.
Take deep breaths.
This actually reminds me of the pre-battle jitters. Even the jitters of samurai, the harness them like a. Actually, I kind of forgot. The point is, you care about your art, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, like we talked about before the show. Nervousness means that you care about your art.
Okay, I'll do it. For the team and for our fans.
And for all the performers who ever tripped on their costume, which is most of us.
Not me. I don't got no flowy garments.
Well, not them dead.
Okay.
You're gonna do great.
You are going to do great. Go out there and shine.
I will.
voice the audience. We return backstage where all of our wonderful performers are regrouping.
Did you hear that performance? They were awesome!
You were amazing! I knew you could do it! Talk about bringing out the house, GUMI! You did awesome!
I'm
Thank
so
you!
proud.
But we still have some gaps to fill. Who do we have to go next?
I can go. How about I perform Miki Romantic Night?
Miki Romantic Night would be awesome! That's perfect for you. Everybody's gonna love it. You have such the energy for it.
Such a high energy song, it'll go really good.
All right, I guess it's time to bring some Miki magic to this show.
Indeed, and if you forget any of the lyrics, I will go out there and do some special kabuki poses.
Miki is right. This is a good chance to showcase the variety in our vocalized family.
That's really?
Yeah. Variety. Not kabuki. Not kabuki. Variety. And that song is a crowd.
All right.
Don't make the audience swoon too much. We kind of need them conscious.
No promises.
All right, go out there. You're gonna do fantastic.
May your steps be as light as cherry blossoms, and your
Get one.
Mr. Luo, any hope?
Come on. I'm glad you left the story backstage. And we don't have HR yet.
Oh, yeah.
All right, time to bring some Miki magic to this show. Wish me luck.
All right.
Break legs and do fantastic out there.
And I've got your back.
Wait.
From morning till wait for your voice. Cacophonies I realize it's heaven destroyed. Charcoal has stormed the night. Without your sight I am astray. Through the waves of Kiron's sky, together we could withstand doomsday. I don't wanna leave this world without you holding on to me. I don't wanna let this lonely heart beat and isolate me. Don't wanna let you go. I dismiss the gates of heaven and the flames of hell. Bring me to another option. Underneath your spell, I will rise anew. Forsake my soul to stay by you. By thy hand, I could let this undying love be true. 'Cause I don't wanna leave this world without you holding on to me. I don't wanna let this lonely heart beat and isolate me. Don't wanna let you go.
Oh my gosh, as Miki's performance comes to a close, we return to the detective trio who refuse to give up on their valiant search for Miko and KAITO.
Dang, we can't let Miki's bravery be in vain. We have to solve this mystery before the show ends.
Right, where should we look next?
We've checked the dressing rooms, the storage closets, even the bathroom. Ugh.
What about the basement? It is kind of creepy down there.
Ah, no way! Remember last time we went down there? I still have nightmares about those giant spider webs.
Okay, can we please focus? We're trying to find missing Vocaloids, not reenact a horror movie.
Oh, what about the sound booth? It has lots of technical equipment in there. Maybe there's a clue.
Brilliant thinking! To the sound booth!
Wait! What if we get in trouble for messing with the equipment?
Fear not. We are on a mission powered by the spirit of friendship and mystery-solving prowess. No mere rules can stop us.
Preach.
Or, disturb the actual show happening right now.
I'm so sorry. I get so excited when we're on a case. Okay, look for anything suspicious. Mysterious buttons, secret compartments, trapdoors.
Yeah, because some of us are known for their trapdoors.
What about this? It looks kind of suspicious. It's extra sparkly.
No. We're looking for something more mystical, glowy, vocaloidy.
Hello?
Great Scott! A mysterious glowing USB! This has to be more!
Or it could just be a normal USB with an LED light.
Nonsense. In the world of mystery-solving powers, nothing is ever just anything.
But
What could be on it? Maybe there's a ransom note from the kidnappers! Maybe they know where Miku and KAITO is!
Or maybe it's a secret message from me. They could be trying to tell us where they are.
But it could also be something more mundane, like backing tracks for the show.
Perhaps it contains some sort of virtual world where Miku and KAITO are trapped. We might have to dive into cyberspace to save them.
What if there's a virus on this? What if somebody's trying to sabotage the show?
Whatever it is, we need to get it to the tech team immediately. It could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. Good lord. What was that? They came from over there.
Could it be? Have we found them?
Guys, maybe we should get security. We don't know what it could be.
No time, we're detectives. We face danger head on.
All right, everyone. On the count of 3.
Wait, on 3 or after 3?
On
1, 2, 3.
And thus, Act 1 comes to a close, leaving us on the edge of our seats. What groundbreaking discovery awaits behind that door? Will Miku and KAITO be found? And how long will our valiant performers be able to keep the show going? Stay tuned for Act 2, where all will be revealed. At this time, we've reached our intermission. Please take a moment to stretch your legs in the real world, grab some refreshments, and ponder the mysteries that have unfolded before your eyes. But don't stray too far. In just 10 minutes, we'll dive back into our virtual wonderland for Act 2, where even more surprises await. The show will resume at 2:02. Don't miss a beat.
Did you want to stay here or just stretch your legs?
So what's next time? What I want to go to is 3 after I know at 3:30 I want to go to the Japanese teachers and the idol stage at 7, jump. And then Wife of Wars at 9. They club out again. Might have to split up. To be honest, we'll probably be walking around. Yeah. Wait till you walk in there and you'll be like,
We have after this savage.
and also,
The one that was
it's just like, and it's like, but yeah, that's in the expo hall. Jordan. Yes, you saw the spoilers and started watching the episode. I watched all the episodes. I'm rewatching it. It was just something that happened. What the fuck? No, I watched all the way to the end. I thought you were watching through. No. I'm only. I wish I binged this 2 week show. Binge this, went straight through Chainsaw. I don't watch that. Like, it's really. It looks good, just so much gore. It's like. I like action, and I know it has a lot of action, so I should watch it. Just, it had a lot of.
I have to say that. For the
And then I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen after that. You just started watching it? I'm just thinking 5, 7.
This much is a multi-movie.
Yes.
That is not going to last. Why are you shopping at buy like 8 outfits. Throw AJ in with
No, this is where I get mostly try to pull things up. I love the shoes. I see like one other person with the bonus here. I just see them because they're too short. Very fast.
I watch out. I don't trust you. So. There's a lot of cool people that jump up in my garage, but I just don't trust them.
But I have a lot of cheap things to see how they are. And then if they don't show up, I gotta get it. But they normally show up. I haven't had to see it.
I was informed that you were running low on battery.
Yes.
You want to try this one?
Yeah, let's try that. I also have plugged in at the same time. So my stream phone is there, and I was only prepped for our camera recordings. There we go.
We good?
Let's see if it'll show. Yes, it's charging. Perfect.
Last year, they security wasn't good enough because I got regular source to check. This year, like, they actually called for it. I got
Yeah, so she could confirm it, but I think they have that disabled this time. Because I didn't see any
I'm tired.
They probably have it disabled because it's part of the holidays. If anyone because that's what I found out last time. Because that was
Yeah, look, Sarah's live.
right. Oh, I
And I don't
thought
know
she
she's live right
you
now.
actually knew about it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course she's live. She's live right now. Why is she live at 2? I don't know. She was actually live like 30 minutes. It's just like fucking 9 p.m. Oh, she's talking about peacefully carrying glass. Watch this. It might not be worth only 1,000? You don't want to that much. Yeah, because I'm at work next time.
Welcome back, esteemed guests, to our digital dreamscape. The moment has arrived to re-enter our world of virtual melodies and harmonious mysteries. Are you ready to continue on this extraordinary journey? Then let the second act of our Vocaloid journey begin. The housewife's return is the show must go on, and so it shall.
Thank you guys for your help in trying to find Miku and KAITO. But let's try for a different approach. Longya, it's finally your turn. Are you ready to go on next?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Good. I think we could use a little pick me up, a little change.
Oh yeah.
Little dancey dance, if you will. But that doesn't help us for the rest of the show.
What are we gonna do about the rest of the show? Yeah, like.
I fear the audience still may be wanting to do a KAITO.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do, but we will figure it out. This is what we do. We work together. We're a team.
It's like High School Musical, we're all in this together.
Only you would suggest that.
Perhaps you should think about all this while I perform. Yes?
Good point.
Let us go.
All right.
And now, prepare to be mesmerized by the deep and soulful voice of Yuezheng Longya. But we return backstage once again as Longya has now just finished his performance.
Tell me where to do that. What the fuck? He didn't tell me he was gonna do that.
I think the audience is really liking the variety.
Yeah, they definitely loved that.
Did someone, can we get the air on it in here?
But we're still short on performers. Any word from GUMI about backup?
All right, good news, everyone. I think Stardust and Flower should be here any minute.
We're here. Don't start without us. Stardust, your hair is caught in my zipper.
Oh my gosh, okay, let's get these two untangled. This show is unpredictable enough without any more unexpected knots. Okay, you go over there. Keep them apart, please. Please. Oh my gosh. Okay. You need to fix makeup. Here, have that.
I'll help Stardust with their hair. These details are trickier than they look.
Thanks, Miki. Just don't make them too tight or I might launch into orbit during my high notes.
Preparing for stage is like preparing for battle. Unless there's just a little less glitter on the battlefield.
Is that supposed to be helpful?
Yeah. Your Honor, I don't know.
Less poetics, more helping!
Can I help you?
In what sense? Yeah, good point. We're gonna have to talk later.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Let me just.
Oh, grab it. I need help. Tripsy over here.
Mr. Luke. Thank you. You're my knight in shining armor.
Somebody stop the room.
We'll have to talk. Okay, all the feathers, they're awful, you know. So let's take the right done.
Okay.
You look like my twin.
Okay. Now, we need to rework the Lana. Stardust, let's have you go first. Sound good? Flower, we'll have you go on next. And after that,
We'll go from there.
yeah, we'll just go on. We'll just go from there. You're gonna do great, Stardust. Are you ready to go on? Just about
Ready as I'll ever be.
ready as you'll ever.
What am I singing again?
It's a new arrangement. Here, just make it up if you forget the lyrics. Look good? Okay. You're gonna do great, Stardust. Break a leg. Break a what?
It's just an expression. Go knock 'em dead.
Not who dead. Just go out there and have fun. And remember, Stardust, I have your back.
You seem to have a collection.
只为你站在这天空，不相信多是你，并不然的遥远，雨下起别 take me away， 只为你等待，用全部色彩摘满了阳光的誓言，亲爱的啊，谁听见那如这寂寞最后的一场歌，听着你歌唱着心中的爱之歌。
We once again return to the detective trio, hopefully as they're trying a new angle on their mystery solving.
Gang, we must be missing something. We have to solve this mystery before the show ends.
But we've looked everywhere. Where else could it be? We haven't checked the catering area.
Oh, right! Kaito loves ice cream. Maybe he's trapped in the freezer. And Miku could be in the leak crate.
Eureka! The key to solving this mystery!
Oh my gosh, that crowd was insane. That was incredible. You were absolutely stellar out there.
You lived up to your name. The audience was starstruck.
Thanks, guys. I'm just glad I could help keep the magic alive.
Your energy was so infectious.
Even I'm feeling it.
Great job, Stardust. Now, I know I'm up next, but we're running out of prepared acts. Do we have anybody that's able to go on after me?
Everyone! I have officially solved the mystery. We've done it. Me and the gang.
You found Miku and Kaito?
Even better, this time I have irrefutable evidence that they have been turned into food by an evil sorcerer jealous of their vocal talents. Huh?
That is just a sparkly leak and a blue popsicle.
What? But they're glowing.
That's just the stage lights reflecting off of them. Hey, come on, guys. It's all right. You're doing your best to help, and that's what matters.
Kind of like cherry blossoms, they only come out at a certain point, and though your efforts, they're clearly not yielding the best results, but the point is, they fall. The cherry blossoms, they fall.
Just compare them to falling cherry blossoms?
Actually, I suppose comparing our friends to falling anything isn't actually the best idea.
Gakupo does have a point, though, in his own theatrical way. The point is, they have brought color to our evening.
You really think that?
You have helped us keep positive. You have helped us stay positive. And it's been very entertaining.
You know what? You're absolutely right. We may not have found and solved the mystery, but we can still contribute to this show.
Ooh, we can perform again. This time with all three of us.
Perform? Again? But we don't have anything prepared.
We're not.
This actually reminds me. This reminds me of that one time I did improv kabuki in the IHOP parking lot.
Let's save that story for after the show there, buddy.
A samurai.
I think them performing is a great idea. I think you should perform. We have.
I haven't performed yet.
Exactly.
That's the spirit. So why don't you guys just
Plus, I bet the audience will love something totally unexpected.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see.
All right. Are you ready to get on there and shine, Flower?
As ready as I'll ever be. Time for me to add my voice to this extraordinary night.
Extraordinary is definitely one way to put it.
All right, you'll do fantastic out there.
We're all behind you. Now get out there and shine.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Come here,
the audience loved it.
That was absolutely amazing. I am so proud of you. I saw people dancing in the aisles. I hope we can keep the energy up. The Detective Trio definitely seemed a little bit jittery back there.
Somebody help me with this thing. Your love feathers were a good idea. Can't anyone see my other sheet? Oh.
Okay, maybe a little bit more than jittery.
Okay. This is just pre-prattle jitters part 2. You know, sometimes I like to think of the stage as a bunch of eggplants.
You think the
Audience or the audience?
The audience.
You imagine the
Wait,
audience
they're
as
the same thing, though.
eggplants?
Yeah. Like you, eggplants.
You have the best metaphors, Gakupo.
Thank you. I'm glad I could help.
What are the lyrics again? Do you even have lyrics?
Don't worry, if you forget the lyrics, just strike a pose and declare it in our artistic choice.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Oh gosh. Okay. Guys, let's rein it in just a little bit. Everybody come a little bit closer tonight. I've got something that I want to say to all of us. You back it up a little bit. You're a little too close. And don't kill each other. We still have a performance to put on. Look at what we've all accomplished tonight. We have stepped over so many boundaries and we have put our best foot forward. We faced every challenge head on and we've given our audience the best performance that we could possibly have put on. That is what being a team is all about.
You know, Luo's right. We've proven that we're more than just individual performers, that we're really just a family.
And that includes you, Detective Trio. Your spirit and determination have really kept us going through this crisis. And I'm very proud of you guys.
Thank you. You know what? You're absolutely right. Even though we're not quite ready, are we ready to show everybody what we're made of?
Aye, Captain! That's a lot of enthusiasm, and I love it. That's the spirit. Now go out there and give it your all. Okay. Let's let them give it their all.
That's a good, that was a good motto.
Yeah, great motto.
We did it. Without making a fool out of ourselves.
Impressive. That was really, you know what? You guys were the amazing ones out there. I'm so proud of you. You good though?
Never again.
Oh. Now, are we ready to perform our finale song together?
All right, let's show them what we're made of.
What?
Huh?
What?
Everyone stay calm. It's probably just a What's happening?
This isn't our finale.
What's the name of song?
Wait, that?
Crazy.
And so, our adventure comes to a close. Through unexpected challenges and surprising twists, our virtual stars have shown us the true power of friendship, creativity, and the unbreakable bond between performers and their fans. Although, perhaps we're due an explanation for their unexpected disappearance.
Yeah. Where were you guys?
Well, you see.
Oh, were you kidnapped? Were you lost? Oh, did you get sent to a portal to another dimension?
Actually, it's quite simple. We had decided to.
Oh, were you guys watching us the whole time like ninjas?
Stardust, they're Vocaloids, not ninjas.
Actually, some of us are ninjas. Perhaps we should let them explain.
I knew it. You were turned into food by an evil sorcerer, weren't you?
You got me.
That was you on that link. I knew it.
Guys, why don't we actually let them explain?
Actually, KAITO and I planned this all along.
What? Huh?
What?
You guys are never so sure of yourself when they're around, so we decided to step back for a show and let you guys take it. I'm gonna be Captain Obvious for a second. You planned this so that we could take charge?
Exactly. Sometimes we were around you guys to help yourself. And today you were able to adapt to every single challenge that came your way. I'd like for you to have more faith in yourself. You did amazing.
You would really do all of that for us?
Absolutely. We're not just your friends. We're not just colleagues. We're your friends. And we're family.
And family means helping each other out, even when it means stepping back.
It really does.
Oh,
Does this mean we're part of the Vocaloid family now?
Absolutely. You guys are our family. And I will love you like family too.
too many more adventures together.
Too many more adventures!
panel today. Once again, please give it up for our performers as we call them back in pairs. Please welcome back to the stage Luo Tianyi and Gakupo.
Yay, Gakupo!
Stardust and Miki. Flower and GUMI. The Detective Trio. Miko and KAITO / Yuezheng Longya. As well as our staff and special narrator, me, Jennifer Coolidge. Oh my God.
You guys were the amazing ones. What? Wait, on to your after group. On to your after group. 2, on 3.
Well, let's go walk around.
Yeah, we haven't slow.
I'm going to take your back. You're going to take my back. What?